I'm going to show you how to make a bench in Revit. This is not a pretty simple bench, but then again it is. So hopefully this bench here that I will be modeling after will show you the basic constructs of how to make pretty much any other bench that you're trying to make in Revit. So first I make sure I have the dimensions hand ready. If the bench manufacturer does not provide you with measurements, you're just going to have to measure with your eye or email customer service. I'm going to go into Revit, File, New, Family, and click the Furniture category and open. And I already have mine open here. So once it opens, you'll be brought to the reference level view. I'm going to go ahead and click Extrusion, the Rectangle tool, and just draw a rectangle and adjust the measurements here. 78.75 by 28. And then I select this rectangle and I'm going to move it towards the center. I'm going to move it on center with these pre-built reference lines that Revit gives you. FYI, the reference lines are these dashed lines you see here. So once that is made, I am going to round these edges. So I'm going to click the fillet arc tool and just round these edges up just a tab. Not going to make too much of a size difference for the spatial conditions that I'm working in. Okay, so I'm back in the front view and I'm going to adjust the seat height and thickness. So I want the top of the seat to be 18 inches. And then of course the thickness is 7 inches. And you can double check yourself like doing a dimension string. Okay, and then now I'm going to draw the leg. I'm going to do this in the reference level. I'm going to create extrusion, rectangle, and I'm just going to draw something like this. And I'm going to select it, press MM on my keyboard, or you can just press the mirror tool right here. And I'm going to select this reference line so that that rectangle I just drew can mirror over. And I'm going to press M again, the mirror tool. And this time I'm going to select the vertical reference line so it can mirror over there. I'm going to do the same thing but select the horizontal reference line. And now that I have that, the check mark, go to the front view and adjust the legs. It's not fully up to the top, but it's like that much. And now I'm going to draw the 4 stable bars that I see on this bench. Go back to the reference level, or you can do this in the front view. I'm going to click extrusion rectangle, and I'm going to draw like that. Then I'm going to select it and mirror it over this horizontal reference line. And then I'm going to click the check mark, go to the front view, and adjust as such. Now I'm going to draw the other stable bars that go underneath. And you can do this in the reference level view, or in a front view, or in a left or right view. I'm just doing mine in the reference level view. Just whichever goes better with your line of vision. So now that I've drawn that, I'm going to go to the front and adjust that thickness like that. So that's what I just drew right there. And now it's time for the table. I think this will be best done in the right view, but of course, do whatever you want. And I'm just gonna press LI on my keyboard to activate the modify line tool. And I'm gonna use this as a temporary line just to remind me of the height. So I'm gonna type in 20 inches after pressing LI on my keyboard. And it's going to draw a 20-inch line. That's like going to be my parameter, my limitation of how high I can go with this table, just so I can be reminded. Now I'm going to go to create extrusion, and I'm going to create the table. So since that top is about 2 inches, I'm going to go like 1 inch to 1 3/4, because there's like 2 layers here. I don't know. Is that a layer? No, that looks like just a bar in the middle. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go all the way up. I'm gonna go all the way up. Undo button. I'm gonna go all the way up, across, and up again. To clean up this edge right here, I'm gonna click the trim extend corner tool, and like that. And then I'm going to use the fillet arc tool to make a little arc like that. And then I'm gonna offset this. I guess it's half an inch too big. I don't know. No. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna press OF on my keyboard, type in half inch right here, and then hover over the line, the pink line, and wherever you see the blue dash line, that's where their new line is gonna offset to. So I'm gonna offset all of these pink lines. And I'm just gonna clean up that edge. And press TR on my keyboard or click the trim extend corner tool to clean up these edges more, because you can't close this drawing without doing so. Now I'm going to click the check mark, go to the front view or reference level, and it's kind of like in the mid-center. It's not in the center, it's also a little thicker. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. And I'm going to delete that temporary line that I made, and the last step is to create that stable bar or whatever is under this table right here. So I'm going to go back to the right, or yeah, the right view, and go to create extrusion and literally draw a line right here across and just mimic the offsetted line of the table like so. Now I'm in the reference level, adjust this thickness to be the same. Well, I'm actually going to draw a little under, a little less than the table, because it's kind of like inset within the table. So I want to soften these edges here. So I'm going to go to create extrusion void in the front view and basically make a void with these edges. So with the straight line tool, I'm just gonna go, I guess 3/4. I don't know. And then I'm gonna choose start in radius arc tool. And then I'm going to select it, press MM on my keyboard and mirror it over this reference line. And I'm going to click the check mark, go to the reference overview and drag it all the way through on both ends. And now when I go to the front view, it's curved. Okay, and that is how you make a bench in Revit. Maybe next time, part one. This is part one. Next time I'll do like other types of benches. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video was very helpful and easy to follow. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on TikTok. I post a lot of more interior design / architecture engagement videos there. Thank you. Have a blessed day. God bless.